Hey everybody, Nevin here with Lawrence at Chainsawesome Games. You're the community manager over there, correct?
I'm community manager, marketing director, and communication commander.
Okay, cool. So your studio is currently working on Aftercharge, which is like a 3v3 asymmetrical multiplayer game?
That's a very good description. It's a 3v3 online competitive game with very asymmetrical mechanics.
Okay, why don't you tell us a little bit about the asymmetrical mechanics? Because we can see a bit going on behind you, but like, what is going on here?
What's going on? All right, so the big asymmetrical point of our game is that one team is invisible and the other team is invincible. So the two teams play very differently because the invisible robots, their goal is to destroy the extractors. There are 6 extractors on the map. They have to punch them to pieces. They don't have guns. They just want to destroy extractors and stay stealth. And the other team, of course, have to stop them. They have guns. They want to shoot down the robots and stop them from destroying the extractor. So two different style of play. One more about sneaking around. The other is more about keeping an eye and kind of reading through the clues you can see and revealing the robots and destroying them.
So Aftercharge was actually originally a top-down game with similar mechanics known as Electric Panic. You guys made that during a game jam. What about that initial project stuck out and made it to you guys worth building into a more full game?
Well, it was actually really our intention at first to make a game with the top-down 2D version, because our previous game, Night Squad, was top-down, was 2D, was something we were familiar with. It seemed like the easy road to go through. But then we kind of thought, what went wrong with Night Squad? What we think held us off? And it was pretty much the indie look, the indie niche look of our game. So how to make it more appealing to masses, bigger markets, something that would be more like a full game, like you said, something that more complete. So we thought, why not bring those exact same mechanic, the same thing, but an FPS, which is a genre that we play a lot at the studio. So why not try and make it that way? And we made a prototype. David, our gameplay programmer, made a prototype in like a month with really placeholder assets, and we tried it, and so the fun is still there, and it's actually better. So we went all that road. We changed our production. We hired 3D artists and a back-end programmer as well to grow the team. We had the funds to do it, so we grew the team and changed our entire pipeline to something that's more 3D, and it works. Right now we have 2 3D artists, and so they were not there before, and it works well.
Awesome. That was actually my next question, was why you guys made the switch to first person. So thanks for answering that. Preemptive. No, it's cool. I appreciate it. I gotta know, why asymmetrical multiplayer? It seems like it'd be extremely difficult and weird to handle because we're seeing it more and more, but it's still not very common. There's not a lot of bases to go on. So why asymmetrical?
Well, asymmetrical is hard to balance. So our main goal right now is to make sure the two teams are just as strong and just as fun. They're 2 different things. And we wanted to do that because it makes the experience fresh. And at the moment, our gameplay programmer played a lot of Evolve, and he said Evolve had a really nice idea, but didn't execute quite well. That's what he thought. So we went in that direction. We trust his judgment on that. And once we tried the game and made sure that it's part of the game to play the 2 sides, so now we kind of have this getaway. If the balancing is not perfect, well, you play the 2 sides. So it's part of the game. So the 2 sides don't have to be balanced against each other. The characters need to be balanced, but not the 2 sides. It's part of how the game works.
Okay, cool. Next question. I was reading that you guys are kind of wanting this to be taken or considered as a more competitive experience. What are you guys doing to put emphasis on the competitive nature of this game, and how can me and my friends be the best at it?
All right, so a competitive game is our focus. We always wanted to make a game that's competitive. That's the type of game that we play. It feels natural. We play those games so we know what's fun about them. So once we created a game, we always have competitive game and esports in mind. So we have short matches, something it's exciting. We have a spectator mode that's already kind of working behind me. So that's all the little things we add to make sure it's a kind of an esport experience. And to get better at the game, you have to play it. We have test sessions every month where anyone can try the game for a short amount of time, so you can get better at that. But mainly what makes you a good Aftercharge player is playing as a team. It's a really team-focused game. I think from all the competitive games I've played before, it's the most team-focused competitive game there is. You cannot be a star player in Aftercharge. You alone cannot be the winner of the game. You need to work with your team. As enforcers, you have too much ground to look at to do that all alone. You need your two teammates. And as a robots, you need to work on distractions, you need to have a strategy, and you need to revive your allies. You cannot do that solo. So work as a team. That's the most important thing.
All right, good to know. Can't be a one-man army.
Absolutely not.
So we were talking a little bit before the interview, and you mentioned that you guys are planning on adding some extra characters. Right now it's 3 different characters on each team. What are you guys planning on adding?
What we aim for a launch, again, it's aim for launch. We're not sure if we'll be able to deliver. It's 5 different characters on the 2 sides. So you can actually have team composition that varies. Right now we have characters that are more offensive, more characters are more defensive, abilities that do work well together. And what we're adding for the next test phase, that's January 26th, are 2 different characters, one on each side. The characters on the robot side is Turbo, is more about speed. People were asking that for a while now, a character that can go faster. People were like, I want to go faster, because it's really useful for robots to go faster. And the Enforcer side, she's more of a sniper. She can long range shot. Every shot she shots reveals a robot for a short amount of time. And she has a drone that can also be sent to reveal robots and suck up energy.
Those sound like a lot of fun, and like it'll definitely add a lot of variance to.
We're excited to add more characters to see which character will be picked more, picked less, and the balancing will really start when we add 2 more characters.
Oh, for sure. Well, this sounds really awesome. Thank you for your time. Where can people find out about your game, support your game, or just follow you?
You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Aftercharge. We also have a Discord channel that I invite you to join. It's discord.gg Aftercharge. It's really easy to find. And there's afterchargegame.com as well.
Okay, thank you again for your time.
Thank you so much.